Welcome travelers, fasten your seatbelts as we're about to embark on a cosmic journey. We'll traverse the vast cosmos, exploring the silent void, and visiting the largest and hottest planets. We'll make a pit stop at the International Space Station, peer into black holes, and even enjoy a comet spectacle. This is not just a journey, it's a heart-stopping adventure into the mysteries of the universe. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Let's blast off. Fact 1. Brace yourselves, because we're about to dive into the mind-boggling vastness of space. Space is big, really big. It's so colossal that it's impossible for us, mere humans, to truly comprehend its size. To give you a sense of perspective, the observable universe alone is estimated to be 93 billion light-years in diameter. That's a 9 followed by 22 zeros in miles. And yet, despite its gargantuan size, space is mostly empty. It's a paradox, isn't it? In this cosmic ocean, stars and galaxies are like tiny islands separated by vast distances of emptiness. And we, on our little blue planet, are just a microscopic speck in this cosmic arena. So the next time you're feeling big, remember you're part of something much, much bigger. You're part of the universe, a tiny ripple in the great cosmic sea. It's a humbling and character-building perspective. Now, let's continue our journey into the depths of the cosmos and explore one of humanity's most ambitious and expensive endeavors. Fact 2. Building the International Space Station. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and seen a bright object moving quickly across the night sky? That's the International Space Station, ISS. The construction of the ISS is an extraordinary international collaboration, a testament to human ingenuity and cooperation in space exploration. The planning and execution involved in the development of the ISS spanned over a decade. It's an assembly of various modules and components, each one launched separately, put together like a giant jigsaw puzzle in space. The total cost? An astounding $150 billion. Yes, billion with a B, making it one of the most expensive structures ever built by mankind. And this wasn't a solitary effort. 15 countries contributed to the construction of the ISS, led by the United States NASA and Russia's Roscosmos. Others included the European Space Agency, representing multiple countries like Germany, France and Italy, the Canadian Space Agency, and the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency. Each brought their unique skills and technologies to the table, united by a shared vision of peaceful international cooperation and the advancement of human knowledge. The ISS, gleaming like a beacon in the celestial landscape, is a symbol of our ability to reach out into the cosmos. It might be a tiny speck in the vast universe, but it's a giant leap for mankind. Just think about it. We have managed to create our own tiny world within the vast universe. Fact 3. The silent void. Did you ever realize that space is an eerily silent abyss? That's correct. It lacks any air or atmosphere that could act as a medium for the propagation of sound waves. Unlike our home planet Earth, where we converse by letting sound waves ricochet off air molecules, space lacks any such medium to carry those vibrations. It's as silent as a mouse tiptoeing in a library. But don't get it twisted, silence doesn't imply inactivity. In reality, space bustles with life, hosting billions of galaxies, each one home to trillions of stars emitting energy and light. Though it may seem that sound falls on deaf ears in this cosmic expanse, space communicates using a unique language: radio waves. These waves, unlike sound waves, don't require a medium such as air to traverse. They can journey across the boundless void of space, bearing signals from distant stars, galaxies, and other celestial entities. Our human-made vessels, like the Voyager spacecrafts, utilize these radio waves to relay information back to us on Earth. So while you wouldn't be able to catch a melody in the infinite cosmos, you could, however, pick up on a radio signal. Space might be devoid of sound, but it communicates through the language of light and radio waves. Fact 4. The hottest planet. Have you ever wondered about the intensity of our summers? Imagine residing on Venus, our solar system's most scorching planet. Venus, named after the Roman deity of love and beauty, might not be the nearest planet to the sun, but it's the one packing the heat. This blistering hot planet boasts an average surface temperature of 232 degrees Fahrenheit, surpassing that of Mercury, the sun's closest neighbor. So, what makes Venus so sweltering? It's because Venus is shrouded by a dense atmosphere made primarily of carbon dioxide with clouds of sulfuric acid. This thick blanket traps the sun's heat, leading to a greenhouse effect. The heat can enter, but it has no way of escaping. This renders Venus the ultimate inferno of our solar system. And here's an eccentric fact about Venus: its day is longer than its year. Venus takes 243 Earth days to spin on its axis, but it orbits the Sun in just 225 Earth days. With an average surface temperature of 232 degrees Fahrenheit, Venus is genuinely sizzling. Fact 5. The distant life. Our neighboring red planet Mars has long intrigued us with the possibility of life. It's the most Earth-like planet in our solar system with polar ice caps, a day length similar to ours, and a thin atmosphere. But it's the hints of water really pique our interest. We're talking about a planet that has evidence of ancient rivers and lakes, and even today, we believe there might be liquid water beneath the surface. Various missions to Mars, from the Viking landers in the 70s to the recent Perseverance rover, have sought to answer the question, is there life on Mars? While we haven't found definitive proof yet, these missions have provided tantalizing clues. They've found complex organic molecules, the building blocks of life, and seasonal methane emissions that could possibly be biological in origin. The search for life on Mars is far from over. With every new mission, every rover mile traversed, and every Martian rock analyzed, we get closer to an answer. As we continue to explore, we might just find our cosmic neighbors on Mars. Fact 6. The Comet Show. Here's a spectacle you won't want to miss. Halley's Comet, seen once every 75 to 76 years. This celestial sight is like no other. Halley's Comet is a periodic comet, meaning it has a regular and predictable return to the inner solar system. Named after astronomer Edmund Halley, who first computed its orbit, it's the only short-period comet that is clearly visible to the naked eye from Earth. Now, what makes Halley's Comet a must-see event? Well, it's all about the spectacle it provides. As the comet approaches the Sun, it heats up and its icy nucleus starts to vaporize, creating a glowing coma around it. The solar wind then sweeps these gaseous particles into a magnificent luminous tail that stretches millions of miles into space. But remember, this is a rare event. It's like the universe's way of reminding us how vast and mysterious it truly is. So when the time comes, make sure you've got a clear night sky and your eyes turned upwards. Mark your calendars for the next appearance of this cosmic snowball. Fact 7. The Diamond Planet. Forget the allure of diamond rings. What if you could lay claim to an entire diamond planet? Introducing 55 Cancri E. This is no ordinary celestial body. It's a rocky planet that could potentially dwarf all the sparkle on Earth. What makes this possible? This unique world is believed to possess a surface composed of graphite and diamond. Yes, you got it right, Diamond. Just visualize a planet shimmering like an immense gemstone in the boundless expanse of the cosmos. It's quite a spectacle, isn't it? And there's more. The extreme pressure and temperatures on 55 Cancri E may create a weather pattern that seems like something lifted from a sci-fi book. Diamond rain. That's right, instead of our familiar water, this planet might experience diamond showers. Now 55 Cancri E may not be your typical vacation spot. The conditions there are nothing if not severe, with temperatures soaring into the thousands of degrees. But the intrigue of a world so radically different from ours is precisely what makes the exploration of space so captivating. A planet where it might rain diamonds? Now that's luxury on an intergalactic scale. Fact 8. The Moon's Time Capsule. The Moon, our nearest celestial companion, silently observes our journey through the cosmos. It's a desolate world void of an atmosphere, a feature that gives it an almost mystical allure. There are no winds to reshape its terrain, no water to erase traces. Thus, the Moon keeps the footprints and imprints of any visitors, whether human or otherwise. For instance, the footprints of astronauts from the pioneering Apollo missions are still imprinted in the lunar dust, conserved for countless millennia. Consider it a celestial time capsule, a preserved moment of human exploration in its earliest stages. Mute record of our initial forays into the boundless cosmos stands as a tribute to the resilient human spirit and our intrinsic yearning for knowledge that compels us to journey into uncharted territory. Our steps on the Moon, a testimony to human exploration, forever engraved in lunar dust. Fact 9. The Galactic Collision. The Andromeda Galaxy is advancing straight towards us. Get ready for a deep dive into the most magnificent cosmological event, a collision of galaxies. Don't get anxious and start preparing to relocate to Mars. This event is definitely not an immediate concern. The Milky Way, our galaxy that houses innumerable stars and planets, including Earth, is on a direct path towards the Andromeda Galaxy, our neighboring galaxy. Right now, these two gigantic star systems are charging towards each other at a blistering pace of 70 miles per second. Yes, that's correct, 70 miles per second. However, don't let these figures intimidate you. The expanse of space is incredibly massive, and despite the extraordinary speed, this cosmic encounter is still approximately 4 billion years away. The spectacle that it will create when it finally happens will be unrivaled. Visualize billions of stars swirling, fusing, and giving birth to a new galactic formation. But hold on, there's no immediate need to go out and purchase a telescope. Remember, this celestial collision is still 4 billion years down the line. Fact 10. The call to explore. As we draw this cosmic journey to an end, we'd like to remind you that the universe is unending, just like our curiosity. Each celestial body, each galaxy, each phenomenon we've explored today is merely a tiny fraction of the grandeur that space holds. So, dear viewer, don't let your curiosity be satiated. Let these facts be the fuel for your wanderlust, propelling you further into the wonders of the cosmos. And if you've enjoyed our journey today, if you found yourself amazed, intrigued, and wanting to know more, then we've achieved our goal. Remember, the universe is too vast, too splendid, too incredible to be explored in a single lifetime, but that shouldn't stop us from trying. So, if you want more mind-blowing space facts, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a like on the video. Until next time, keep exploring the universe, keep asking questions, keep delving into the unknown. Because as we've seen today, the universe is full of surprises, and who knows what we might discover next.